Yo, what is up, all my favorite people? I'm Jay with DCA Adventure, back again with another video. And today we are going to go over the majors like always. Guys, if you like our content, please like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. This is not financial advice. Trading is super risky. You can make a ton of money and you can lose a ton of money. Got to give a shout out to HyperTrader. Been doing all of my altcoin trading over there. They have a really sweet terminal, you guys. Link for these, anything I mention right now will be in the description, so go check them out. But HyperTrader has a very awesome terminal for trading altcoins. I got several different exchanges all linked up to it, so I can trade several different assets from several different exchanges all at one time. Super awesome. And also, guys, if you want some cryptocurrency merch, you need to go over to dogelord.com. Do not delay, buy today. I'm telling you, dogelord.com has some of the best quality crypto merch, crypto swag, anything that you want. So head over there, check him out. And also, guys, I don't know why you wouldn't, but you need access to the DCA trading script. And we're only open for another week or so, and we're going to be closing shop. So get in there, see what we're doing. But in order to get this DCA trading script, you need to join the Patreon group. You need to join my tier, Trading with the View. And by doing so, you're going to get access to the private channel inside the Discord where I'm posting signals, general market talk. And you're also going to get access to the DCA script and any new ones that I make. Also access to the DCA trading bots brought to you by my partner Astro Park. They are spitting out trades all day, every day. Altcoins, Bitcoin, does a little bit of everything. And also, guys, I would really appreciate it if you'd use my links down in the description for Bybit or Phemex. We are doing a promotion right now for Christmas with Bybit. So you can get over there, you can get a bigger deposit bonus, and you can get lower fees by using my links. So make sure you check that out. I trade more on Bybit than I do Phemex, but I do like Phemex. They're just as good. So definitely go over there, make an account. Anytime we do a new promotion, I always make a new account. So, you know, just make yourself a new account, withdraw what you have in your old one, move it to your new one. Take advantage of that. You know, we want low trading fees. But guys, what is going on, man? Bitcoin has just totally took off, and I am very happy to say that I lost the coin flip bet with Moonboy. He flipped a coin Friday on live stream, and he won. I said it was going to go down. He said it was going to go up. So congrats to you, brother. Fuck your coin. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, though, pretty awesome that we went to the moon. But I want to show you guys something here that I was looking at on the Bitcoin chart. When I am trading, I have several different accounts for several different time frames. And the way that I trade. So I have a scalping account, I have a day trading account, a macro trading account. You know, it's always good to have several different ones. That way you ain't just stuck with one account and, you know, can only trade one way. So, you know, make multiple accounts. That's another good reason why I use Phemex, because you can have sub accounts inside your main account, and that way you can trade different things. But this ascending triangle I have drawn on the 4-hour Bitcoin chart. Very powerful formation. You guys know, especially the guys that are in the Patreon or any of the guys that's been with us and pay attention to what I'm saying, they know that I'm a huge pattern trader and I'm a huge moving average trader. I drew this ascending triangle a few days ago on Bitcoin, and I've been watching it, and how this basically works on these triangles, on an ascending triangle like this, you guys, and it's super easy to trade. But basically, you're going to draw your pattern in, and we want to see it come up to our resistance. Okay, this yellow line up here is our resistance. We're going to come down and we're going to make a low. Then we're going to come back up and we're going to come up a little bit higher, test resistance, and then we're going to make a low. So here's our first low. Now we got a higher low, and then we came back down, we tested it again, we got another higher low. Would be higher than this one. I don't know if you'd really want to count that, but let's just say for for this demonstration, we won't count this as a high or low. So we come around, we zigzag, test resistance again, come down. Now we made our high or low. We tested resistance again. And we all know that when we trade these patterns, that we're looking for the breakout. So when we get to breakout, we're going to go long. And typically you want to have confirmation. And what I mean by confirmation is you want to see a candle close above the pattern. So when we got to breakout, we broke out here, and boom, right here we had a candle close. So if you wait for confirmation, you would have went long here. If you jump the gun like I do sometimes and go in as soon as we break the pattern, either way in this scenario you would have done good. But so we break the pattern, and I'm putting my stop loss back inside the pattern, and now we're gonna ride up. Okay, so the pattern played out very great. We didn't come back down and test as resistance or test support. So everything worked out very good there. But I want to show you guys how to measure where to take your profits. Okay, because right now with Bitcoin at least, we are over the all-time high, you guys. So there's no more looking left on the chart and figuring out where your next zone of resistance is going to be. So right now it's you know, it's all depends on the buyers and the sellers, whether we're going to have the volume to keep moving, or is it going to crap out on us and we're going to take a dump. And with this ascending triangle, guys, you can find these on any kind of time frame, and they all work the same. So an ascending triangle is basically when you got a nice flat top and you got the trend going upwards. Okay, but how you want to measure this is you want to take your line. So go over here to your tools, and you're going to click on your line, and you're going to start right where your base is made, and our big base is made right down here. So we're going to go to our high, we're going to click, we're going to drop the line down all the way down to the bottom of the base. Okay, so now that you got your line there, all you're going to do is take your line and you're going to move it up to the breakout zone. And look at that, guys. I mean, almost spot on. It's telling us right around $23,429. So it was very, very, very close to where you should have taken profits. If you guys have joined our Discord, you know that we are opened up right now, at least the premium channel for trading with the views. So you can see my signals, you can see what I'm doing. You'll see everything that's going on. But you would have seen my last trade, I was up over 1,700%. I have a stop loss set at 1,500%. I just checked right before I started the video, and I was very close to hitting that stop loss with 1,500% gains. One of the best trades I've had this year. I went long right around $18,800 area and rode her all the way up. But this is just a good way where you can kind of get an idea of where you need to be taking your profits. Vice versa too. If we would break down from here, you're just going to put your line right here at the breakout point at your resistance. And so if we break down, you know, that's saying right around the $16,100 area, $16,200 area. And we do have a bit of support over there. But for right now, guys, doing some TA on Bitcoin is going to be very hard. I can't tell you where we're going to go, when it's going to stop. The only thing I can really tell you is where we're going to retrace, where to be looking, where are going to be good opportunities to buy more Bitcoin, or where to take a long position. Right now, I do believe that FOMO is going to start kicking in, and we're really going to start rocketing, and we're going to go. 30K would not be a hard area to reach, in my opinion. I think that we're even going to go past that. You know, we could even get up to 50K. There's nothing holding Bitcoin back right now. All kinds of huge institutional people investing in this. And you guys would not believe the messages I've been getting. I mean, people who you would not think would be interested in crypto or asking me how to buy Bitcoin. And a really funny story, I had a good friend from school. I haven't talked to him since we've been out of school, but while we were in school, we were pretty good friends. And he had messaged me and said, hey, I had bought 20 Bitcoin back when it was $383. He is now sitting on over $500,000 spot. So he absolutely crushed it. Buddy, if you're watching this video, congratulations to you. I'm very happy for you. That is super awesome. That's life-changing moves right there. This trade was a life-changing trade. It depends on how heavy you go in. I'm not going to tell you the exact dollar amount that I had walked away with here if my stop loss gets hit. But let's just say that I've made some pretty good money off of this one trade. Like I said, one of the best ones I've had this year. So super exciting times for Bitcoin. What's going to happen? Where are we going to go? We're going to switch right over to, let's go over to the weekly and just have a look at it. Take off all the drawings. So guys, we need to cool off a little bit. We need to build a base of support. If we keep going straight up, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be healthy. We need to come back and cool off. We need to touch back down on some support. And right around 19,600, 19,700, excuse me, is a very good area. Well, I shouldn't say very good, but it is a decent start of an area of support. We'll just go ahead and grab the line. We're going to draw it across here. So as you can see, we got this was our last all-time high. Boom, boom, right here. So we're going to be looking at this for the first area of support. We need to build a base. If we don't, we keep going up and up and up and up. It's just going to crash down even harder. Just as fast as it went up, it'll come down just as fast, and if not, faster. So we'd really like to see a nice area of support right around that 19. Well, I'll get right in there. We could say about $19,900 to $20,000 is where we're going to be looking for support. We want to see it hold there. We want to see this come back and bounce off of this area of support, respect it, validate it. Once we get the confirmation that it's going to hold, then, you know, obviously we're going to want to buy because it's going to go even higher. Really been crushing it on the moves. Let's take a look down here to DCA script. And you guys can see here, oh, dang it. You guys can see here that we are up into the oversold area. So it's, or overbought, I'm sorry, we are up in the overbought area. So we'll see what's going to happen. This is the start of a nice root wave, trigger wave trade. And if you have the DCA script, you know exactly what I am talking about. Right here is a root wave. Here is the trigger wave. This is the root wave saying, hey, get ready. This is the trigger wave saying, hey, trigger it in. We're ready to trade. And hopefully we can... I'm not going to be shorting. I think right now, while things are up in this area as far as leverage trading, I'm just going to be sitting on my hands. I had that one really good trade. I could honestly not trade all of next year and be sitting sweet. So going to be taking it nice and slow. Really, you know, nailing the easy low risk trades. It's going to be easier that way right now until we establish a base of support, until we figure out if we're going to validate and keep going or not. So you guys really need to have your head screwed on straight here. You can't be FOMOing. Come on. There's enough of us in here. We're not newbies. I've been around the space for quite a long time. I was buying back when Bitcoin was between $2,000 and $2,500. So I got to see the run up. I got to see the crash. I've been along for the ride, so just from that experience has given me enough experience to know not to freak out, not to FOMO into this. Keep level-headed and keep playing things smart. Do not break your rules. Keep trading the way you've been trading. But according to the DCA script on the weekly, we are in the overbought area. Which is pretty huge on a weekly chart. So it would not surprise me to come back down at least to the $20,000 area You know, we talked last week's video that a 30 to 40, even 50% drop in Bitcoin is very, very common. So we very well may get a nice retrace of 30 to 40%. And let's just take a look and see where that would put us. So if we dropped down to 20,000, that would be about almost 20% drop. If we drop down to the big area of support down here around the 12,700, that's a 40% drop. Okay, almost 50% drop. So it honestly would not surprise me to at some point come down there and test that. Now remember guys, this is on a weekly chart, so it's going to take forever for that to play out. Switch over here to the day. Well, first we'll turn on moving averages. This is a script I made for the Patreon group. It's basically it's a moving average script. It's the three main ones that I use all the time, and what the script is doing is telling you when the moving averages cross each other. If you would have been in the Patreon group, you would have been aware way before Bitcoin ever took off to its new all-time high. I said back on, I think it was November 13th. I forget when the exact day was. But I did tell everybody, get ready. Get ready. Even August 10th area is when we had to cross. August 3rd. Yeah, August 3rd is when we had to cross of the 21 and 50 week moving average. You could have been prepared all the way back then. I think I didn't say anything until I seen it on the daily back here on October 13th. I let the Patreon group know, buckle up. It is about to take a moonshot. So if anybody would have listened and followed what I was saying there, you'd be sitting very, very nice right now. But back here on the daily, we'll shrink down that DCA script for right now. Back here on the daily though, we do got that 21-day moving average right around the $19,100 area. Do I think we will retest that moving average? I think it's very possible we test that moving average, but I think when we do test it, it's going to be up here at the $20,000 area. We're going to be right up around the $19,800, $19,900 area for the retest if it happens. But if it does, guys, you need to be watching these. This is where you're wanting to buy. As long as that 21-day moving average is above your 50-day and above your 200-day, you want to buy every time we retest this 21-day moving average. And you can see it right here. So we make the cross, we come up, we test the 21, you buy here. We come up, we test the 21, you buy here. You come up, we came back down, tested that 21, you buy there. So that would have been 3 buying opportunities on Bitcoin you could have used on the daily chart, and you would absolutely have crushed it. It's something that I trade. It's very easy trades. You know, you can always put your stop losses below the moving averages of ways. Yes, we do get these wicks down here, but you know, if it just you gotta be watching. You gotta be there and you gotta be ready. But if we were to come back down, break that $20,000 area of support, and it doesn't hold up, we don't validate, we end up blowing right through it. Obviously, I'm going to be looking right down here at the 18,000 almost even, and then down at the 50-day moving average right around 17,400, 17,500 area. Very possible that we get these moves, guys. Let's take a look and see. So if we got a drop down there to that 21, that's a 20% drop. Down to the 50-day moving average is a 26% drop. That's not that much, guys. It's totally feasible. It's totally possible. All the way down to the 200-day moving average is almost a 50% drop. I don't see it going down that far. I'm always looking at the 21 and 50. So keep that in mind. And also too, guys, the US dollar. I mean, the US dollar has just been freaking tanking. And I said this a month or so ago about the whole election and about, you know, what happens if Biden wins. If Biden wins and he gets elected and he is in office, I think that most big dogs are going to be scared to be in traditional markets at the time, and they're going to run away from it, and they're going to jump into the crypto market. And so far from what I said, I'm not saying that is 100% why, but I think it's a big reason why people are flocking over to cryptocurrencies. You know, because who knows if it's going to be a shit show or not. I don't know. I don't care as far as DCA and making YouTube videos sake of who is our president. I have my own personal beliefs, but we don't have to get into that right now. But what my idea was, you know, people are going to be afraid to be in the stock market. They're going to rush to cryptos. We're going to see Bitcoin go to the moon. So far, that idea of mine has been playing out. But if we go over here and we add the US dollar, hang on 1 second here. Ah, crap. I don't know why I ain't showing it very good. Showing my... Take that off. Wonder why it won't just let me add the symbol. There we go. Obviously, Bitcoin was made to be a nice hedge against the US dollar, and the US dollar has been in a downward spiral for a while now. And I honestly believe a lot of it has to do with the trillions and trillions of dollars that we have printed for the coronavirus and for other such things, for small businesses and all that stuff. But you can see right around as soon as the dollar starts to dump, Bitcoin starts to pump. There's no correlation as of right now with the US dollar and Bitcoin. We are decoupled from the dollar. The dollar's not looking good. You know what? As a matter of fact, why don't we just actually look at a dollar chart and see what's going on with it. I always do it backwards. Alright, so we're going to go out here onto the weekly chart. And we're looking left on our chart. The dollar is hitting a pretty big area of support right now at minus 25.12%. Let's see if we can get... Go ahead and favorite that. Alright, so we're right here, 89.56, right around there is a good area of support starting for the US dollar. I don't think, if it doesn't hold right here, if it doesn't bounce right here, it's going to get pretty nasty. It's going to go even lower. Right here was a nice head and shoulders on the dollar, and boom, it had a hell of a dump. But the next area for the US dollar, we're going to be looking around the 84 or 83. And then down from there, all the way down to 73 mark, somewhere around in there. So the dollar is not looking good, guys, at all. Not looking good at all. But a good possibility it bounces here. We're looking like we got a double bottom on the DCA script. and it is in the oversold area, so very possible that we bounce up from here. Now, this could be the start of a root wave trigger wave. I don't know. This wave needs to be a little bit bigger, so we'll see. Just got to wait and see. VWAP, yellow wave, is starting to curl up towards the dollar. When looking at the dollar, you do not have a money flow index on it, so that's why you don't see that red or green wave here on the DCA oscillator. But the dollar's just been tanking, man. It's not doing good at all. So, you know, if you're trading this, if you're trading Forex and stuff like this, this area where we're at right now may be a potentially good longing opportunity. But it's kind of scary trading the dollar with the way our economy and everything is going right now. So I suggest that if you're trading this, you be very responsible. There's no reason at all why you guys should not be using a stop loss at all. And if you don't use a stop loss, then it's your own damn fault why you're getting liquidated, or why you're losing money if you're spot trading. And which brings me to my next little point here. Crypto Mikkel, guy's done very awesome with his trades. He recently started fooling around with the trades. I've known that he's traded before here and there, but I think he's taken it a little bit more serious this time around, and he's really trying to stack the sats, and the guy's fucking killing it. He's crushing it. So congrats to you, buddy. You're doing super good, but that's all it takes is for you to follow your own rules and to get a button down little strategy, and this is how I want to trade, why I want to trade, and if it does this, then I'm not going to trade. So far he's doing really good. He's had some really nice gains. Guys got to get in that Patreon group. You can get in there, you can message me if you don't want to, you know, ask your questions in front of everybody because you feel like you're a noob and that people might laugh. And it's not like that at all in DCA, and it's not like that over in my personal Discord over at Crypto Mentors. We're here to help you guys. We're here to teach you the basics, to help you get an idea of how things work and why things work and what you should do. So if you are interested in trading, we are definitely the spot to be, for sure. I need to make a channel of reviews, and that way everybody can post what they have learned, you know, how they like it in there. But I'm very accessible for the most part. I get messages all the time. I get loads and loads of messages on Discord, and I try to get that to them in a timely manner. But if you need help, get a hold of me, send me a message. I'll get to you as soon as possible. If it's something that I can't explain over typing, we'll do a Zoom call, get you fixed right up. Alright, so let's see here. My stocks too. Stock market's doing kind of shitty, but man, I'll tell you guys what, the stocks I'm holding, I am freaking doing great. I'm up over a couple 100% on some. I think the worst one I have, I'm in the whole 50%, but with the gains on all the other ones, really offsets that loss. On Ethereum for the weekly, turn on the DCA script for the moving averages. Weekly for Ethereum, not much information right here, but we do have a decent area of support starting right around the $500 down to around $440 area, and that would be right around where that 21-week moving average is sitting. We did get to cross back here on June 20th, so if you would have been looking at the weekly chart on June 20th, you would have been ready to ride this out. So we came up, you could have taken your profit, you could have bought back here when we retested that 21, and boom, kept on going. We're going to click over to the daily though. Oh, wait. We go back to the weekly. We are at the overbought area. And we are showing a bearish divergence here on Ethereum. So you guys will see this in a couple hours. We'll see what happens if the divergence plays out. Usually on a weekly chart, when the DCA oscillator prints a divergence like this, you want to put a little bit more weight into that. So we may get the nice drop on Ethereum. And in my opinion, guys, it needs to. We're going up too fast. We need to cool off. We need to find good support. Who knows? Ethereum's may build its very good area of support right around the $450, $500 area before taking off and making the next higher high. As long as we keep making higher highs, you know, we're good to go. So we are going to flip down here onto the daily. Back here on the daily, it printed a bearish divergence, and we did get the nice little drop here. We are not in the overbought area quite yet, so we do technically have room to move up. Just because it says overbought or oversold doesn't mean that it's going to go up or down automatically. It does take time. It takes a little bit to play out here, but you can see it on Ethereum how well it respects that 21-day moving average. Every time it tests the 21 or the 50, you should have been buying. And when we're underneath, I always try to take a short. So like here, we're underneath, we go up, I would have went short right here. I'd have caught a little bit of a good play there. Daily chart looks small, but those are decent moves. But all through here, we break the moving average, I'm going short. Plus the 21 crossed underneath the 50, that's bearish. But over here on the daily, this was on October 21st, we got the cross here. Also told the guys in the Patreon group, buckle up, Ethereum is about to make its move. And you can see here, guys, every time we test, buy, 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 buy. Occasionally you'll have these nice little dip unders right here. This might screw you and you might get stopped out. Who gives a shit? That's why we put the stop there. It's there to save you. Try again. Wait till we get back on top of the moving average. Wait again. So we break the moving average here. We close above the moving average. That's the confirmation that you're looking for. Then it's okay to enter into the long position. Here's a nice M pattern. I always trade these. We get these nice patterns here. Boom. Almost a double top. You could have kind of called it a double top here and over here, but we did have a higher high right in the middle of there. Not always do they go all the way up like that. Sometimes they stop 3/4 of the way, then down. So just something to be aware of with these patterns. Guys, this is super easy money, super easy trading if you know what to look for. You have to know what to look for, and you got to have a plan. You can't just not trade for a month and then say, oh, you know, screw it, I'm going to jump on here and I'm going to put some trades in and go on and look at the chart for a couple minutes and trade. Yeah, you'll lose every time. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. So if Ethereum was to break back down, be looking for around the $620 area all the way down here to the $584 area on the daily for the 21-day moving average. And if we break that and get a close under the 21-day moving average, I'm looking at the 50, and it's also sitting down there at very good areas of support, and that's at $517. And then just keep going down, guys. You can turn on this line here, and you can mark every single spot of resistance. This is what my good buddy Nefarious Technology does. The guy's charts are very accurate. He nails it. And that guy had some hella trades too. Seen a couple 1,000%ers from him. Couple 300-400% from him. So he's got all kinds of good trades in there. But you can layer it out like this, and you know, just watch your levels. Or you can pull your Fibonacci. You can go over here to your indicators, and you can say, all right, I'm going to use the DCA fib, because the DCA fib is a script that I made for you guys, so you don't have to worry about drawing the Fibonacci lines on there correct. You can turn on the script, and boom, here are your retracement areas. Your Fibonacci retracement tool is a tool to tell you where your retracements are going to be. Okay? Your Fibonacci extension tool is going to tell you where the price is going to extend to. Alright? So don't get them confused. So your 382, super important fib line. Price likes to test that a lot, and you can see here we have tested it a bunch of times. The 382, another very important one. And then the 618 happens a lot as well. And if you look, every single one of these Fibonacci lines are hitting some type of support and resistance. So if you know how to draw support and resistance, you know how to use the Fibonacci tool. It's the same thing. Same thing. know, we kind of had that little head and shoulders here on the DCA oscillator. Boom, boom, boom. And we ended up getting the shot upwards. Just because you see that pattern on the oscillator don't mean that it's bearish or bullish. The head and shoulders on this kind of stuff don't really mean anything. I was just kind of pointing it out, the shape of it. So be looking for that on Ethereum, guys. It's got quite a ways to go. Like I said, I told you guys months ago that Ethereum was going to have a fight through the $600 area all the way up to $700. So it's really got to fight to get back up into all-time highs. We want to see all-time highs back on Ethereum. Now let me get somewhere where we got some info. And guys, too, also, if you use my link and sign up to TradingView for a new account, you'll get 30 coins, and you can actually use them coins and pay for 1 month of a paid subscription to TradingView, so you can get some more tools and real-time data, stuff like that. Yeah, so like I said, you know, I told you guys back here when we were up in here that we were really going to have to fight through here to get through the $600. We got another area of resistance right around 800. So it starts at 737 and we get through it almost up to $1,000. So it's gonna be tough for Ethereum. We'll see what happens. The 50 week is crossing that 200 week. That's a bullish scenario. You guys, I did tell you that the bearish divergence here, and we are topped out on the overbought area. So we'll see. We'll see if we go down here by the time this video airs. Take a look at Litecoin. Litecoin, man, it's wow. Gundy, my boy Gundy, he loves him some Litecoin. So we are almost back to the place where we had this really nasty head and shoulders on all assets, on all the top three, the Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. This was on every single chart, this head and shoulders right here, and it was a nasty dump for all three of them. But we are hitting some resistance. We got resistance right here where we're at, right around the $103, all the way up to $130. So, you know, I'm almost there, guys. Once I get back to $150, I'm getting rid of my Litecoin bags. I'm not going to be holding Litecoin anymore. If I ever do buy back into Litecoin, it is for leverage trading purposes only, or if we drop all the way back down to $30 again, I will be buying Litecoin. But if I can get rid of them at $150, I will. So in my opinion, I think $150 is where a lot of people bought. Let's see here. Yeah. So don't be surprised if it dumps at that area. You're at 144. 144, 145 would be a double top play on Litecoin. Oh, you know what? Let's check out this other sweet script that I made. This is for volume right here. So I have to take off the DCA oscillator. Now the DCA oscillator on the daily for Litecoin, it has a ton of room to move up. So we very well may blow back up here, but we need to break this this area of support around 100 all the way up to $130. If we can get up above there and close, we should be in some pretty good shape. And we're just starting. We ain't even got that much momentum. That's why this momentum wave is just the orange. There's no more momentum right now coming in for Litecoin on the daily chart. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Here was a nice bearish divergence that played out. We did get a hell of a drop there. There's that M pattern again like we've seen on Ethereum. But I want to show you guys the sweet script. Now this is for volume. Wrong one. Oh, no, there it is. Sorry. So this is for volume, okay? Blue volume is bullish volume coming in. Orange bearish volume going out, DCA colors. Okay, so you can see back here on the daily, we had a huge amount of volume coming in for Litecoin, huge amount. We did end up dropping off here, and then you can see though, right here at current, this is not good volume. That's not what we want to see. We want to see something like we got back here, something like this. You know, we want to see them decently big, so we know that there's good volume there. As of right now, as of current, there's nothing right here. This is very low volume, so we need the volume to pick up. We need the buyers to pick up. I think a lot to do with that is because not very many people are interested in Litecoin. A lot of the guys that are holding it now are guys like me that bought back when it was $150. So you could imagine how bad my stomach was turning when I bought at $150, and that some bitch dropped all the way down to $25. Okay, I was freaking sick. I was sick, but I was like, you know what, Jay? You just you keep your goddamn head on your shoulders, ride it out. It will get back up there. How long will it take? We don't know. Obviously, it's taken a year, but it will go back up there. It's taken a couple years, so I'm holding on tight, guys. I'm holding on tight. So, you know, and Gundy, not financial advice, brother, but you know how we do it. I'd be using the stop loss, put you a tight stop. That way you can at least lock in your profits. Something happens with Litecoin and it ends up pooping out on us. At least you're not stuck with a $150 bag of Litecoin like I am. So, just be cautious with it. Just out of curiosity, take a look at what Bitcoin looks like with the volume. Boom! Look at that volume come in there. Now, if you were in the DCA Patreon, you would have gotten this volume script for free because we're open right now. I posted it for everybody, so get in there, check it out, get a hold of that script. You can keep it forever. This is going to help you. But we had massive volume coming in for this run right here. It actually comes in and then stops. So that was massive volume, and the volume that we got on this big spike that just put us over $23,000, hardly any here. So this is where you got to be telling yourself, is this good? Is this going to validate? Is this strong? Or is this going to be a fake out? Is this going to crash right back down? Is this what this means to me? Is FOMO, okay? That's what this means to me. FOMO. That's what that means to me. Ethereum, same thing. Same thing as well. And guys, can't get caught by the FOMO. You're going to be like, oh shit, it's going to 50K. I'm going to miss out. Well, it could go to 50K, but we need several things to happen first in order for it to go to 50K. And we need to have a good base of support. Before I would even think about buying any Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, or anything for this matter, I would make sure that we had a stable, good base of support. Things were going as they should go. You see something going straight up, it's not good, guys. You're going to end up getting burned chasing that candle. You'll get burned every time. So it's better to just sit on your hands and wait. And if you're leverage trading, none of this shit matters, you guys. None of these prices mean anything. It don't mean nothing. You can make money on both sides, up or down. And that's a big reason why I leverage trade. I don't have to worry about prices. I can short the shit out of it when I see a good pattern. I can long the crap out of it when I see a good pattern. It just depends on what you're looking at, what moving average, what the setup is. So as long as you got a good game plan, it is possible to kill it, even when the markets are blood in the streets and when everything's bad. Man, does that look crazy with that huge spike of volume there. So if you guys haven't got it by now, get over into the DCA Discord. Look over in the Trading with View and the DCA with Trading channel. You will find this script. I have it posted in there. You will find it. Please give me a like. You can also donate on TradingView. You can donate coins to me, to the DCA Adventure profile there on TradingView. We would greatly appreciate that. But you know, every little bit helps for sure. Alright guys, I have some stuff to do. I'm sorry so short, but there's not too much to really say and chart right now with everything being up so high. Just wanted to give a little market update, what to be watching for, what to be ready for, and hopefully you guys prosper and everything works out great. I hope everybody has a good Christmas and you're staying safe, you're washing your hands, you're wearing your masks, you know, all that good stuff. And I hope that you have some Bitcoin in your wallet and you've made some hella gains like we have over in DCA. With that being said, guys, really appreciate you. Thanks for coming. I will see you in a couple hours at the premiere. So be there or be square.